After the Eagles completely destroyed the Commanders Sunday afternoon, I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw a couple funny jokes about Jalen Hurts, like this one talking about him walking back to the sideline after doing nothing the whole game and still having the lead.
Got your mom coming through the door. We got your mom coming through the door. We got your mom coming through the door.
But most of them were a lot of ignorant fans talking and making jokes about how bad Jalen Hurts is. I personally think that is a ridiculous statement to say, that Jalen Hurts isn't good. How can you sit here and say somebody that's made the Super Bowl in 40% of their seasons? Jalen Hurts has only played 5 years in the NFL. He's made the Super Bowl twice. That's a 40% chance when the season starts that they're gonna be in the Super Bowl. The disrespect on Jalen Hurts' name has gone on long enough. Today, I'm here to prove to everyone watching that he's not only a good quarterback, but he's top 5 in the NFL, up there with Mahomes, Lamar, and Josh Allen, for sure. And if you give me just 10 minutes of your time, I'm gonna prove to you step by step exactly why he's top 5. I'm not gonna sit here and just say,
yeah, he's top 5 because he has good stats, or he's top 5 because he went to the Super Bowl.
No, I'm gonna give you legitimate reasons, facts, as to why I believe that. So stick around because I promise you, you're gonna wanna hear it. Now let's just start with the obvious things, the stats, because they are relevant. I just said I'm not going to talk about only stats, so don't worry, but the stats of course are relevant. Since becoming the Eagles starter, all Jalen Hurts does is win games. In the past 3 seasons, Jalen Hurts has led the Eagles to 2 Super Bowl appearances and a combined regular season record of, hold on, I gotta look it up really quickly. It's 39-12. That's not just good, that's up there equivalent to Patrick Mahomes. Let me just show you this side-by-side comparison really quickly. In the last 3 seasons, including the playoffs, Patrick Mahomes has a 48-10 record. Jalen Hurts, 42-12, almost the same. Of course, Mahomes is better, so he's gonna have better stats, but they're so tight. Team points per game, 25.5. 27.5, Jalen Hurts leads. Completion percentage, about 67.5 for Mahomes and about 67 for Jalen Hurts. And total touchdown to turnover ratio, Mahomes has 117 to 43 and Jalen Hurts has 121 to 39, more total touchdowns and less total turnovers. The only other quarterback in the NFL that comes close to being as good through the air and the ground as Jalen Hurts is Lamar Jackson. And I know some people are going to say Josh Allen, but even Josh Allen might be a better passer, but he's not a better runner than Jalen Hurts. He's not better with his legs. There's a reason Jalen Hurts converts the tush push every single time, and Josh Allen can't even convert it to keep the chains moving in the AFC Championship. We're talking about a guy who's thrown for over 3,500 yards and rushed for more than 600 yards in back-to-back seasons. The only other quarterbacks that are coming even close are Josh Allen and Lamar. That's elite company. But here's where it gets ridiculous. Jalen Hurts is one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the red zone. You know, the part of the field that you're supposed to be super good at to score, because scoring is the whole point of the game. Yeah, he's one of the best in that area. The tush push, although it might be hated by a lot of teams, there's a reason that only 3 or 4 other teams in the entire NFL can do it as effectively as the Eagles. And one of them, the Ravens, don't even use their quarterback for it. They have Mark Andrews lining up under center whenever they want to do the tush push. And when the Eagles aren't tush pushing their way for touchdowns, Jalen Hurts is dropping dimes to AJ Brown and Devontae Smith every single time he gets the opportunity. Or if nothing's there, he's using his legs and scoring with ease rolling out. So let's really quickly break down who's definitively better than Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes? Yeah, of course. Lamar Jackson? Yeah, of course. Josh Allen? Yeah, Josh Allen is definitely better. But after Josh Allen, what, Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow's been to the Super Bowl once. Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl twice. Joe Burrow had one pretty good season. Jalen Hurts has had his entire career full of good seasons since he became a starter. I get that Joe Burrow has a worse team, but that shouldn't take anything away from the fact that Jalen Hurts is playing insane. There's no quarterback better than Jalen Hurts outside the top 3. Jalen Hurts is the 4th best. And I feel like out of all the quarterbacks, the biggest argument for being better than Jalen Hurts is probably Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert. But think about it. Kind of disregard Jaden Daniels because Jaden Daniels is only a rookie. He may very well eventually be better than Jalen Hurts, but just after one season, he's not. So let's focus on Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert peaked as a rookie. Joe Burrow peaked as a sophomore. And since their peak seasons, they have not been able to regain that magnitude, to regain that ability. Although Joe Burrow did just have like an absolutely fantastic season, sadly his defense was not there to help him do anything. And Justin Herbert, definitely not. It's a tribute to Jalen Hurts' evolution as a quarterback. I mean, when Jalen Hurts was drafted in the second round by the Eagles, literally nobody thought he would do anything special. But just 2 years after being drafted, he was in the Super Bowl facing the Chiefs, a game which the Eagles probably should have won if a bullshit pass interference call wasn't called. And then this season, a little over a week from recording this video, they're playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again. There's no other quarterback in the NFL besides Lamar and maybe Josh Allen that came into the NFL doubted to fucking hell, was only known for being a runner, or in Josh Allen's case, a turnover machine, and slowly developed their way to being one of the most lethal passers of the football in the NFL. I get that it's super easy to say Jalen Hurts is a product of his system, a product of who he has around him. Just watch his pocket presence now and the way he conducts the offense now compared to even just the last time they were in the Super Bowl. Remember when people thought he would just be a one-read quarterback and read option quarterback? That's so far from the truth nowadays, it's actually hilarious. He's going through every single progression, sometimes working all the way back to his number one, manipulating safeties with his eyes, and delivering absolute dimes in a bucket to his receivers. But here's what the box score watchers just don't see. Jalen Hurts is becoming like the offensive coordinator of this offense, checking into runs, checking out of runs, checking into different passes, because he's able to see what the defense is giving him and check into a play that he knows better fits what the defense is showing him.
Yeah, we knew they'd play man. With the running back coming in, we knew it was man. Jalen alerted the play, got us to a good play, and then I just ran as fast as I could, as long as I could.
But without Jalen Hurts checking into that play, realizing that the play that was called initially wasn't gonna work, and checking into a play he knew would, the Eagles maybe would have gained 5, maybe 10 yards on a pass play that was not supposed to work anyway. What makes Jalen Hurts and the Eagles as a whole special is that they're not stagnant in what they're gonna do. Like I keep saying, as a rookie, Jalen Hurts was a running quarterback. He was a read option quarterback, QB design run quarterback, short throw quarterback, sometimes throw it deep, but they didn't have Devontae Smith and they didn't have AJ Brown. Then the Eagles saw Jalen Hurts as a potential star quarterback, so they drafted him Devontae Smith, and I don't remember if it was a sign or a trade, but they got him AJ Brown. After their offense was incredible through the air, they realized Miles Sanders isn't cutting it, so they went and they got Saquon Barkley this year, and it's paid off. And now they are the most three-headed monster of a fucking offense, because Saquon will kill you with his legs, the receivers are going to run past you and get open, and Jalen Hurts is going to make the correct decision every time, whether it's passing it to Devontae, passing it to AJ, checking into a run, running it himself, tush push, no push, whatever you want to say. You can't take away the fact that Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I hope that through the course of this video, I was able to convince you that he's a top 5 quarterback, and I understand that if you're a Commanders fan, a Cowboys or Giants fan, you're never going to admit that he's top 5, but this video hopefully helped you understand that he's much, much better than you think he is. Drop a comment below if I changed your mind, and if I didn't, let me know what points I could use next time to maybe provide a better argument in my defense. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more NFL content just like this. And I have a little series like this going on. How bad or good is blank player? I've done Tua, I've done Brock Purdy. They're 2 of my best videos on the channel, so I'm gonna link the Brock Purdy one right here. Go ahead and watch it if you think Brock Purdy sucks, because that video might convince you he's actually pretty good. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.